Because at the core of it, your product is your relationship with the audience. It's the trust that you have with the audience.
Right.
And so that takes a long time to build. Some creators make the mistake of raising money to start making their content, or some creators make the mistake of hiring a big staff. Totally. That creates too much overhead. You're gonna start doing deals that maybe you don't wanna do. You need cash to finance your content. First and foremost, it's like, keep it lean, make good stuff, find the audience. Your first 100 videos are gonna suck. Just build until you find the audience that you want.
Yep.
And then the business models will start to emerge, whether that's, hey, you know what? I built a great brand, and part of my content, I'm Emma Chamberlain, and part of my content is I drink coffee every day. So maybe I should launch a coffee brand. I take the coffee that I'm drinking every day.
Meaning make your own brand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's hard. That means you have like critical mass, big scale. You're reaching millions and millions of people.
Cost challenge, but payoff is higher.
The Startups was doing good. Right before All-In started, I met with the SiriusXM team.
Yeah,
and
right.
They were like, hey, you know, we think you might have some like Howard Stern potential. And what if you got Travis from Uber, he was very hot at the time, and a couple of guys to come on and do like a, you know, roundtable thing and make it fun. And then when we started talking money, I was like, that's less money than This Week in Startups makes already, and I own 100% of it. Would I own the IP here? And they're like, well, no, we own the IP. And I'm like, I mean, we're talking 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And then even now, you know, I once in a while I'll talk to CNBC or somebody, and we'll come and say, hey, you know, you have any ideas? And I'm like, it doesn't economically make sense for a creator who has escape velocity to go backwards. And I wonder, Friedberg, if the answer to this question is anybody who is actually talented enough, like a Megyn Kelly, or, you know, somebody who like Mr. Beast, or even Tucker Carlson, like, how could they ever go back to Fox now, right?
That's the point. I don't think they will. I think it's entropy. It's only going in one direction. I think their audience erodes, their advertising dollars erode, and then they're getting whatever broadcasting distribution deals they have on cable are going to slowly be worth less. There's a really important human directorial role in the early days of this Gen AI revolution, and I think that it enables an incredible fragmentation of media, even more than we're seeing today in the creator economy. Maybe you end up getting your personal news feed with the newscaster or the podcaster or the Knicks super fans reading to you what happened at the game last night. That's Gen AI completely, and it's indistinguishable from reality. That's where I think things may get a little more funky in the next couple of years. I don't think it's like
that suggests also like this kind of move away from monoculture into like
100%
extreme microcultures, which kind of already exist. And each of us opens our phone.
Well, I got a point of view on this one, which is
go ahead.
I do think that there's shared cultural facts, but different cultural experience of the facts. Meaning, like the game is the game, but the commentator that tells me about the game is different.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's where I think this all plays out, where I'm going to have like my own tuned broadcaster. She could be really beautiful. I don't know. And she could be really cool.
Oh, easy.
And
hey,
she could be talking to me, you know, one-on-one. I don't know. It could be really weird. It's really funny. I get on ChatGPT Advanced Voice, and I have this female voice, and when my wife's in the car, I start talking. I'm like, hey, baby, what's going on? And my wife gets so upset.
Yeah, I was about to say, Friedberg, as your counsel, I'm going to go ahead and advise you to not share this publicly.
You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
And I think that's where it might start.
Yeah.
By the way, we're going to come back and talk again in a few minutes. But Colin and Samir, thank you guys. We'll see you guys again.
You guys are awesome.
Thanks so much.
Austin's unique.
Okay.
There's a lot of podcasters here. So, you know, I came to town. I got a lot of podcasting friends. And as you know, I'm podcast famous, which is the fame that goes right below reality television. And we're incredibly lucky because our next guest is both